All right, okay. Hello and good morning, everybody. Well, good morning to you where I'm from, but in general, wherever you are from, ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. So this is the Daily Pitch International Breaking. This is the segment that we do on our YouTube channel, which you can always subscribe to because in order not to miss out on these. Because what basically the idea here is to throw out these little our little intakes on the economic events that are happening this week, today, tomorrow, or in general, yes, this week, as I said. So look, I'll pick up on the Australia's monthly CPI indicator, but before we jump into that, we need to have a quick read through our risk disclaimer. So yes, the content we produce does not constitute investment advice or investment recommendations and should not be considered as such. This material should not be taken as an invitation to acquire any financial instrument or product. I'll give you a few seconds to read the rest. Not going to disappear anywhere. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, there is a bit of information coming out. This morning we already got the RBA's interest rate decision, but I'll jump into that in a bit. So yeah, look, basically before we also jump into all that, let me just quickly share the screens here. So yes, quick mentioning of our Easy Markets website, which you can always check out for more information about it. So if you have any questions, reach out to us. We'll be more than happy to assist. So now then, let's have a look at the economic calendar very quickly. So basically, this morning we got the RBA's cash rate at which came out at 4.35. So which is basically as expected. Now, yes, this was widely expected. So basically, no surprise there. We are seeing a bit of movement in the indices, in the index, actually more. To be more precise, the ASX 200, we're seeing a rebound here, push back up. Initially, there was some weakness, but hey, we're pushing higher again. Look, of course, the main topic is not the interest rate decision because the more important thing which I want to pick up is the Australia's CPI number, which is, by the way, it's the monthly CPI indicator. So yeah, we'll keep a close eye on that one. That one has been on a decline, and it's expected also to continue to decline. And I think that this is something that RBA is considering, of course, for sure, because look, Australia's inflation is still a little bit on the higher side because it's close to their 2 to 3% inflation target, but still above. So normally I would say they would need to go for a hike, and this is what they are considering. But the fact is that when everybody around, all the developed countries around, are cutting rates at the moment. You have the Fed, okay, apart from BOE, but the Fed, yes, the S&B is cutting right now, or going to be coming out and cutting rates. Look, there is a little bit. Of course, ECB has been cutting, so there is a little bit of a pressure from that side. So, but again, the fact that the RBA, thinks that inflation could still remain elevated. That's why they're not really going for those cuts right now. So, and looking at the monthly CPI indicator, yes, we're seeing a decline, a projection, quite a decent actually expectation for a decline. But if this number comes out, let's say it's still on above 2.7 but below 3.5, I mean, look, this could, of course, help the Australian dollar a little bit. And where's that Australian? Where's that AUD USD? So at the moment, we're seeing that push higher. And I think that this is what the market is enjoying right now. The Australian dollar bulls are they do understand that inflation is still kind of elevated, so the central bank is not going to go for any cuts right now. So hey, let's push a AUD higher, and let's push that one to the upside. And it's not, of course, the strongest currency, I would say, but it's still trying to battle out here and still enjoying its moment against some of its major counterparts, like the Japanese yen at the moment, of course the US dollar, because the US dollar is on the weaker side. I mean, the Fed keeps on cutting, and that's not really working well for the US dollar. And yes, I think that this tendency of weakness in the US dollar could continue. So AUD/USD could kind of enjoy the moment there, or should I say the AUD/USD bulls could enjoy the moment. So coming back to the CPI situation with Australia, look. If it comes out below the 2.7 target or forecast, then there could be some weakness. There could be some weakness here in AUD/USD. We could see this one falling maybe a little bit lower, maybe dropping back below the 0.68 zone. So keep your eyes very closely on the reading tomorrow. Like I said, the bank still believes that inflation is a little bit elevated, so let's see if we can actually meet that, or let's say drop below the 2.7 or meet that 2.7 forecast. Something tells me that the number could be somewhere in between the 2.7 and 3.5, because look, the drop here, the expectation is way too low. Again, maybe, like I said, maybe that's correct. Hopefully, we'll see. But look, I'm gonna make a bold statement here. I'm gonna make a bold projection, and I'll say that this could actually come out somewhere in between there. So, of course, let's have a look at this. Let's see what's gonna happen. But in general, don't forget that. Inflation is coming out tomorrow, Australia's inflation. So if you are trading something Australian dollar related, like for example AUD/JPY, we had a decent run already here to the upside, so maybe a bit of a retracement back down could be possible, but I'm not excluding, let's say, a jump first, a strong push higher, and then a correction back down. So something like that. In terms of AUD/CHF, for example, you can see that yes, this one continues to push higher. However, it's finding strong resistance right now near this little hurdle here, near the 0.5822 zone right here. So let's keep an eye on it. Let's see if we can clear this area. But again, for this specific pair, you also need to watch the S&P interest rate decision, which is coming out on Thursday. So, but I did already a piece on that, so you can check out our Easy Markets YouTube channel for that. So, like I said, there is a separate video on the S&P interest rate decision. So, yep. Have a look. Let me know what you think. Look, and for now, like I said, keep your eyes on the monthly CPI indicator for tomorrow for Australia, and let's see how that's going to come out. At the moment, like I said, the expectation is for a very low number. And the fact that the RBA is still feeling a little bit cautious with inflation, because they're thinking that it's not really getting where it should go, where they would like it to go. So that's why I am on that side, where I think that maybe the number could be a little bit on the higher side than the forecast. But again, what do I know? Let's see what's going to happen. Let's see how this is going to play out. So yes, hopefully, ladies and gentlemen, this you enjoyed this little video of breaking news. So yes, hopefully, like I said, hopefully you'll subscribe in order not to miss any future videos like this. So yes, let me know what you think. I would really like to see what you think, actually. And yeah, we'll go from there. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.